Hello. So the other day when I videoed my room, I panned past my collection of miniature things. I have a bit of a thing for tiny versions of things. I also have a thing for big versions of things, but I've got more tiny versions because they're easier to store, frankly. So I brought them onto the table, all my favourite ones. But I also brought my Blythe doll to the table. This is Lucy. I know some people find her creepy, but I really like this hat I got for her. And also, I know she's not a real thing. It's fine. She also, I only realised recently, you can change her eyes, woo, by pulling the string at the back, which is exciting. She's got this nice holographic tracksuit on today. She's had it on for a while, I'm not going to lie. I got a bit excited about clothes for her when I first got her, and now I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I like that tracksuit. So I brought her over. I've also got some clothes for her here. I got her some jeans. These are Bratz jeans. I don't know if anyone else remembers Bratz. The Bratz boys clothes fit a Blythe perfectly if you've got a Blythe. She's got a selection of dresses. I think that might be my favourite dress. It's like is it pronounced Cheongsam? That, anyway. I got this little suit because it seemed like something my friend would like to wear with the braces and the like pants. And then I got a nice jumper for Christmas. And this is a good one too. Panda top. So she can wear a panda top. And I've got some these shirts. They're Bratz boys as well. So yeah, she's got a fair selection of little things in there. Excuse me. So then there's some more of her shoes here. I really like, I'm not delicate at all. I really like the little tiny Converse you can get for, I think these are made for Barbie, but they work fine for Blythe. And she's got another pair. These ones are plastic Converse though, which aren't quite as nice. And then down here, I got her some nice sparkly shoes to go with her dresses. So then this little unit where her shoes are is obviously an IKEA doll's house. The IKEA doll's house furniture is bigger. It's not 12th scale. I think it might be 6th scale because it does fit with Blythe, who is also 6th scale. It took me a while to get the hang of what different scales are with miniatures. 12th scale is your classic doll's house, like tiny doll's house furniture. 6th scale is Blythe and Barbie. But the reason Barbie clothes don't fit Blythe is because of Blythe's head. And I think her body's slightly slighter than Barbie. And then there's also 1/4 and 1/3 size dolls. So 1/3 size dolls are about 1 metre tall. Now I'm only telling you this because I bought some shoes for Lucy, and I accidentally, as people who know me will know, I'm always buying the wrong size of things. I accidentally bought her 3rd size shoes, and they're obviously a bit too big for her. You look at them against her feet. So I thought, oh no, I've got the wrong size. And then I bought myself a 3rd size doll. A 1/4 size doll. Is it 1/4? Yeah, they're 1/4 size, not 3rd size. 1/4 size. And then, so I bought these. And these are 3rd size. 1/3 size shoes. So then I bought myself a 1/3 size doll as well. So, yeah. I had a funny summer last summer buying different sizes of dolls and getting it wrong. But now, anything I get, I've got a doll I can put it on. That's why I bought these two over. That's probably... Oh, no, that's not enough about dolls, because I also wanted to show you my tiny IKEA bag that I found, which I really, really like. And I thought I'd bought more than one, and then I can't find the other two, which again is a bit of a theme for me. I think it's meant to be like a key ring, because it's got a key ring thing on it. But I thought it would be a good prop for if Lucy went to IKEA. Yeah. The little hat stand here, where everything's hanging, isn't a doll's thing. It's just, it seemed to work for what I wanted to store. I also got this tiny umbrella, which is really precious. And it works like a real umbrella. Oops! And I love it. Because, look, because why wouldn't you love it? Look at that. It's got all the spokes inside and everything. Oh. Things like this fill me with such joy. That if only you could see my face while I'm playing with this umbrella, honestly. And it folds down. It looks like the real thing, but it's a tiny version of it. Yeah. Okay. So I mentioned that Doll's House things, your classic Doll's House, they're 12th scale. And I've still got all my 12th scale toys from my old Doll's House from when I was little. And I've bought my favourite ones over here to show you. Like, all the chairs and stuff are a bit boring. So I really like the little fireplace. With the rocks in it that look like they're glowing. There we go, that's better. Nice glowing rocks. So I always had that in my living room. And then in front of the fireplace was always this bearskin rug that I'm assuming is a polar bear because it's white. When I was younger we had a sheepskin rug, two like real sheepskin rugs. And it always used to remind me of this. Or this reminded me of those. Probably the other way around, no me. And then they would sit on this nice sofa that is not squishy at all. So my mum made these cushions to go with it, with felt, which have been on there ever since. There we go, you can see it now. I really like all the little fringe. There are two chairs that go with that. And then also in the living room was the grandfather clock. Oh, the song's in my head now. Does anyone else know that song? Because I sing it quite a lot and Ian doesn't know it. And he just thinks I've made it up. My grandfather clock was too tall, short for the shelf. So it stood 90 years on the floor. That one. If you went to school with me, you'll know it. I can't stop singing it now, it's in my head. And then they had this television to watch. And I remember when I was younger, like desperately wanting to change the picture. Because I didn't think my dolls wanted to, you know, watch a water skier. And also, I think I made it so you could put it on a table as well, but it's on the little stand now. And then the children had their own, like, when I was younger we had a playroom in our house, which was basically the tiniest box room in the world. And all it really had in it was a table and a load of shelves full of role-playing games. But in my doll's house they had a playroom, and they had even less in there because all they had was a rocking horse, which is beautiful though, but that was the only toys they had. was this little rocking horse, which really works, obviously, because, you know, why wouldn't it? But then my absolute favourite thing for my old doll's house is the piano. And what I like about it is the keys are all, you know, you can feel the keys if you run your fingers on them. And also it opens up and it's got springy elastic, which still hasn't broken after all these years. And you can see all the strings inside. So that's what I like about that. It's so dusty. Because I never dust in here. I really should. So that's my favourite 1/12 furniture. I should just point out this isn't 1/12, but this is a tiny desk lamp that works. I think it's meant to be a reading light, but I've got it in my collection of miniature things. That was a gift. Was there anything else on? No. And then finally, I've got the tiny M&S trolley that they brought out last year, which seems about 50 billion years ago now, but I liked it because it's just the right size for Lucy to look like she's going shopping, and small things amuse me. Literally, I didn't even mean that as a joke, but yes. So I've collected a few things, and I got some given to me by a friend, and I really like these miniature things. This is my favourite one, the eggs. I really like the egg box because of the shape. I wish it opened, it doesn't, but I really love the egg box. But what annoys me about it is that they're not to scale, and they never said they would be to scale, so I don't know why it annoys me so much. But like the honey it's really lovely, but that's the honey and that's a pizza. So you can see my problem with that. And here's a tin of tuna. Like, how big is that pizza? Well, look, it's the same size as a tin of tuna. And that is not a thing. So that annoys me beyond any reason. I also really like the bread, because it's got the little thing at the end. You know, what's it called? The opening. And looks like a real loaf of bread. I wish it was a real loaf of bread because we've run out. And I'm not going out to the shops to get more because I'm not going out to the shop. Oh, so there's a chicken tikka masala. Should I go through these? A steak pie. Cookies. Now I'm singing the NSP song. That's cheese. Popcorn. Can you see my problem with the scale? Oh, honestly, I love them to bits, but sometimes I can't look at them because the scale annoys me too much. And that's the kind of person I am, obviously. So that's Lucy's shopping. So that's a bit of a collection for you there.